Good morning, one and all present here. Myself, Amit Aggarwal, faculty from Management Department, and today just I'm here to discuss my video lecture on cost and management accounting. And basically, this paper is going on in BBA 6th semester as per the course curriculum of CCS University. And basically, this paper is from finance specialization. So in finance specialization, this paper that is today I'm going to discuss cost and management accounting. I guess the name is very clear. That is from the finance specialization, where two different fields of finance is going to be covered in this topic. One, it is the based on cost accounting, and the second paper that will be covered as the one branch of accounting is management accounting. So the course content is designed by university, or as per the syllabus is concerned, unit 1 of this paper as the first topic from this unit is nature and scope of cost accounting, cost concept and classification, methods and techniques, installation of costing system, and concept of cost audit. So these are the topics that are covered in cost and management accounting. So basically, this the motive to behind to create such video lectures, and these topics will help to those students and those learners still who are not offline, like connected with us in the classes. So I hope those students are ready for appearing themselves to appearing in CCS University examination for the BBA 6th semester. So it will help them just to make the basic concepts of Unit 1 that I'll cover in today's lecture very well. So let's start my lecture on it. So today it is a basic introductory part for the from my side. So just to cover nature and the scope of cost accounting, right? So let's start my content. So that's my next PPT, in which I am just covering the concept which is based on definition of cost accounting. So guys, as we heard about the word cost accounting, so with these two words, I think a good image is going to create among the users, among the listeners, among the students who are preparing and just studying the subject cost accounting. That's not something unique. It's such accounting which is related to cost. Guys, as we are aware about, there are different branches of accounting. One, it is the financial accounting, one, it is cost accounting, and another is management accounting. So right now, as we are discussing cost accounting, so it's such accounting which relates to the cost of any product that ensuring cost effectiveness by accumulating, organizing, recording, calculating, analyzing, and assessing the overall expenses incurred on a product, process, or project. It may be anything, guys. That's not any concern to any product. It may be any process, it may be any product, or it may be any project. So while doing and while manufacturing any product, while going for any process, or just to going a particular project, a different costs are incurred in that particular process. So guys, from the one step to the last step, we just need to accumulate the cost. We need to organize those activity, those steps which are helping to just accumulate up the cost. We just need to record, we just need to calculate step by step expenses, and we just need to analyze and just assess the overall expenses during this product or process or project. So what is this? That means we are taking care of cost accounting. So that's not something unique and in rocket science. We are studying cost accounting. The simple language we can use just to know the basic concepts of cost accounting, as cost accounting is the accounting method just for ensuring cost effectiveness, accumulating, organizing, recording, calculating, analyzing, and assessing the overall expenses incurred during any product manufacturing, just to going any process, and just to taking care of any project in your either organization or in your personal life. Anywhere you can use this cost account. So the basic concept of cost accounting, as I discussed with you, but generally this accounting is used in such area where some manufacturing process is going on, just like factory area where the goods are manufactured. Because if you're just taking care about like accumulation of costs, so different steps are there, different processes are there, and we are just converting the raw form of material into the finished product. So it means a process is adopting by any firm, any company or any factory just to taking care of cost accounting. So cost accounting it means ki I'm not just saying ki only it is related to the manufacturing process, but generally it is observed that cost accounting is such accounting where the process is adopting by any factory or some manufacturing process, or if I just use some technical word, so when we are just going to create the final account, I think the student must be aware that this account is just divided into three different parts. The first part is student is studied in their final account, trading account. So that is related to the manufacturing process. So it means when we are taking care of the cost accounting, so generally you will find that this process, this accounting is used by those factories and those units who are just converting their raw form of material into the finished product, right? I hope this definition is clear or my voice is very clear to all the listeners and all the users of this video, right? So let's proceed towards the next concept, cost concept. So guys, as the cost concept, cost refers to very simple any expense or any sacrifice just to made just to develop a product or service. किसी भी प्रोडक्ट को किसी भी सर्विस को डेवलप करने में उसको बनाने में जो भी कॉस्ट मैंने सेक्रीफाइस की जो भी एक्सपेंसेस जो भी खर्चा मैंने किया दैट मीन्स इट इज टोटली रिलेटेड टू कॉस्ट ए वेरी स्मॉल एग्जांपल आई वुड लाइक टू कोट as the concept is going on for the cost कि when suppose somebody is going for shopping, right, and he or she is sitting on the counter just exploring the different products. So guys, first question comes in the mind of any buyer while seeing any and just exploring any product कि what's the cost of this product. सबसे पहले हम वो टैग देखने की कोशिश करते हैं. Why? Because the things are totally relate to that product cost, right? क्योंकि कॉस्ट से ही हम क्या करते हैं हम उस प्रोडक्ट को एनालिसिस करते हैं कि आइदर it deserve for such kind of cost or not as per your preconditioning, right, as per your knowledge till now whatever you have gained, as per your upbringing, right, or we can say as per your learning from your seniors, from your parents, from your surrounding, your family and all, right? So that is totally concerned to the cost. So as far as manufacturing units or industries are concerned, so the three significant elements of cost that is a very general cost that becomes a part of any cost accounting, that is material, labor, and overhead. These three are the common terms we used while drafting any cost of any product, where मटेरियल भी जरूर होगा जब किसी प्रोडक्ट को आप बनाएंगे, लेबर भी जरूर यूज होगी either in the current scenario we are just turning towards the like capital intensive units, and each and every process is just totally concerned towards your machinery, technology, and all. But finally, all these things again, labor is very important. We cannot replace 100% replacement of the labor to the machine. And overheads also, that means some other expenses that incurred that is not including in the material and labor, so that will be included in your overhead. So these are further bifurcated into two different categories, direct and indirect. That is very important aspect of cost accounting, as one should know about the key what is the direct cost and what is indirect cost. And the detailed concept of direct and indirect will cover when we start the classification of costs or as well as the elements of cost. But till now, we can understand a very small concept of direct and indirect. Direct cost is such cost which become the part of any product directly, or indirect cost, such cost that is not becoming the direct part of the product but that assist, help, and just to take care while converting this raw form of metal into another form. If we talk just if we let's discuss with the student direct expense, indirect expenses. So everybody know direct expenses that is related to the manufacturing process, and indirect expenses that is not related to manufacturing process but indirectly take care in the profit and loss account of any final account. If I just say, for example, carriage inward, that is direct expenses because it is related to the purchasing of raw material. Or if I say carriage outward, so carriage outward ki when you are just selling the goods, so that is part of expenses will incur. That is not related to the manufacturing process. So some technical examples we can quote as we are just taking care of the cost accounting with the finance and commerce student. So, and another examples also we can take just a one important example, wages and the salary. I think everybody must be knowing if we are just taking care of the finance. So wages, that means those part of my like expenses that is paid on one-to-one basis to the labor class people if they are supporting to your process. And the salary which is just paid by the owner on the monthly basis. So salary is considering as your indirect expenses which take place in the profit and loss account of your final account. Or if you're just paying the wages, so that means it is including in your trading account. So direct and indirect is very important aspect of cost accounting. And the detailed explanation of this cost accounting direct and indirect discussion will take place when we'll start the concept of classification. So till now, I think till this level, it is more clear just to knowing about the direct and indirect. So I hope till now it is going on well and very clearly you are enjoying this lecture. So one later, I'm just sharing here that is showing the scope of cost accounting. So guys, before starting this topic, I would like to give a few description. When I'm studying any subject, I'm studying any topic, so one was knowing about the scope, where I can use this topic. What will be the significance of this topic in my future? How I can use this topic in my study, in my personal life, in my job, in my career, in my organization, how I can use. That means scope of cost accounting is very important for any user or any listener or any student if we are just taking care of the cost accounting. So in this letter, you are just seeing here different points I have mentioned as how and what is the actual use of cost accounting, cost analysis, cost audit, cost report, cost ascertainment, cost bookkeeping, cost system, and cost comparison, cost control, cost computation, and cost reduction. So these points are, I think, as the terminologies are very clear, it's they are speaking in itself ki what the actual mean and what the actual scope of cost accounting if you are just studying the subject. So cost analysis, obviously, how we can go for the cost analysis. If suppose there is no any care of the cost accounting, so there is no record, there is no data, so analysis part cannot be done. But if someone is taking care of cost accounting, they have recording, they have like such cost sheet, so cost analysis can be there. So cost analysis is very important. which make the steps and the expenses of any product, of any process, or any project relevant. So we should be in the habit of cost analysis. A small example again I would like to quote with this cost analysis key before starting any activity we just need to take care of the budget, we just need to make some estimations, then accordingly our steps are controlled, and at last again we just make the comparison ki either according to our budget have we prepared our cost sheet or not. That's the next point is again cover cost audit. Cost audit कि क्या हमने जो एक्टिविटी की है उसमें जो भी हमारी कॉस्ट इनकर्ड हुई है, is it okay, or what are like weak points in that particular cost sheet. Cost audit, that is a routine activity of every organization on annual basis. We just need to submit the one cost report to the concerned authority so that the monitoring and just concerning towards your organization will in case of finance. That is the one important document of any organization cost report. After audit, a report is prepared, which is including each and every aspect of your cost organization. तो यहाँ पर जो हम ये पूरा लेटर देख रहे हैं, जो ये कॉन्सेप्ट हमारा चल रहा है स्कोप ऑफ कॉस्ट अकाउंटिंग, तो ये बहुत ही इसमें इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स लिखे हुए हैं. Few points is a cost comparison you are observing here. Cost comparison, just after completing the task, that is the basic nature of the human being. We start to compare to one to another. If you are purchasing the product or two different companies are offering the same product at the same platform and almost features are same, so we start cost comparison. If we choose the one, what is the cost we are just going to face? If you're choosing the second one, so what cost we just need to face? So that is the routine activity as a human being concerned, that's comparison. So cost accounting is also help us in that formula also. Cost control, very good point, cost control. That's again, I would like to say we should be in the habit of cost control. If suppose you just prepared any estimations, any budget before starting any activity, and then you are just taking care of your expenditures accordingly, or that is again the one good example of cost control. Otherwise, there is no limit for any expenditure. So the limit can be designed and this can be controlled if you are taking care of the cost control. So I hope till now, whatever the points I have discussed in the scope of cost accounting, I have taken care of some important points. Those are very clear to all the listeners and the users of this video lecture. I hope you are enjoying well. So guys, in the coming session, again, I'll come with the next topic of cost accounting. So this is a routine process, right? So I'll meet with you in my next video that will be based on the classification of cost. I hope you have enjoyed the video. So thank you so much for patience listening to me. I hope your all the queries will be satisfied with this video. Thank you so much.